And there's always my nice legs, and then when I go KFC, she do it with nice free legs and I'm back inside it. Alright, so guys, welcome back to the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. On location, Mayaro Junction. We had to stop a little bit because we had a little lousy. And I tell Kester Stout to bring an umbrella. I tell her because you never know if rain may come. Kester said, nah, no, Robin Marge said, nah, rain will come. So Kester, aka Robin Marge, you know your name now. It's Robin Marge, right? You do rain in Maruga in the evening, that way you tell him, man. Today, Uncle Teddy, where you going? Alright, tell us you everything this thing about you. My vibes have a account day today. We eating free. Right. So we here with Miss Patsy with Pam Pam. She heavy. Next hand. Alright. So we're here talking with Miss Patsy, dealing with things that affects Mayaro. And we all know that Miss Patsy is a big time mass band producer. She came up with a number of different winning presentations over the years. And we just want to talk to her a little bit about what is her presentation for this year. So Ms. Patsy, what we presenting this year?
All right, my presentation this year is Hot Pink and What?
Hot Pink and What?
Hot Pink and What?
What is the concept of this Hot Pink and What?
Okay, here what's happening. On the something awards, BT Awards, I was watching a show. The same BT Awards, I was watching it. And here comes this lady in a hot pink outfit. And the background is black.
Right.
Wow. And it had silver in it. All the time I was coming with the Heroes of Mayaro thing, but now when I see that one.
You say change it up.
Woo!
Hot Pink
Hot
or
Pink
what?
and What?
And what? Yes, man.
So you're getting, okay, let me ask you. You have an idea. I'll give you an idea, see what you get out of it.
All right.
Hot Pink and Night.
Hot Pink and Night?
What color you will get?
Hot Pink and Night?
Black.
Oh.
Hot Pink and Innocence.
I know.
White.
Oh, come on, Miss Patsy.
Hot Pink and Lawn.
Talk to me.
Green. And anyhow, I understand why you're the poor people's governor.
Afraid to ask why.
Why?
Why you now believe that I'm the poor people's governor?
Because you didn't even know your colors and the concept of it.
That's my problem.
But we'll teach. We learn by that.
That's my problem.
Okay, but anyhow, on a serious note now, that's my presentation for this year. Hot Pink and What? Beautiful band.
Yeah.
Plenty colors, but again, I don't know why people don't like to play mass.
Play mass in Mayaro.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think that the reason for that?
We are embarrassed because it's every day we see one another.
Yeah.
That's all.
And they want to do it because I'm Mayaro and people from Mayaro.
People from Mayaro will see me.
Are coming to
and you see me, when next day they go, well, I was whining down the place and Come on, be you.
That's right. It doesn't matter who.
Be you.
Yeah. Because you're going tongue and you're doing worse than that, you know.
I will never be Kyron. I will be Miss Patsy at all times.
That's right.
But I want to bring a Juve band too. And I want to have you as Kubla sing.
Miss Patsy.
Hi!
Miss Patsy, here you know. I cannot pass a Kubla sing.
You could
a small.
No, you
alone.
And I helping you because the two of us have bones right through. So we could do it right in
now.
Yes, and I the wife, remember? With the ras. And we on that tent. You on the stretcher. And the two of you with drips. Right?
Miss Patsy, I'll have to think about that. I'm honest with you, I'll have to think about that. I didn't realize the level of this juvie that you want to do, so I'll think about it. Mr. Francis, how you going, sir? You run and they run. How you going? Good evening, sir.
No. He helped us a lot.
Oh, all right.
Yes, thanks to Mr. Francis. Mr. Francis helped us in the Scout party.
All right. So, Mr. Francis, you're helping the Scouts, and we love that. We appreciate that. All right. I have a party I want to do for my birthday. We'll talk, right? All right, brother. Miss Patsy, I don't want to sound like a Russian, but I have guests piling up on his side. I want you to give me one last word that you want to give to the people of Mayaro for this 2013.
All right, for this 2013, I want to see all youths. There are too much courses going on, free. COSAT is coming in Mayaro. NSC is there. There's a program where they're teaching boys from 16, once you're not going to school. They giving you they paying you to go to school at
Right.
1,500.
Wow.
Right by the indoor facility. We need 20 more children, 20 more boys. We need them urgently.
Who should they be contacting though? Who would they have to go to?
No, they just go straight to
Go
the
straight to
indoor.
the
Yeah,
indoor,
on
okay.
Monday morning,
All
bright
right,
and
Monday
early.
morning.
They go. And also, I will be celebrating 60 years.
And I hear that big bam.
Yes, and all scouts from 85 to present must be there.
Miss Patsy, if these scouts don't come with a gift, what going on there?
They will be getting push-ups. Bohin and the whole crew. Kyron.
I don't know how about 40 push-ups to do. I will still get push-ups.
No. It went to 75.
Hey.
And yes, and all composite children from 1989 to 2006
Yes.
must attend that.
All right.
That
So
is Glorious Saturday, the 30th of March.
when we have more information pertaining to that, we're going to bring it. Miss Patsy's 60th birthday. We're going to be celebrating it in style. Miss Patsy, thank you very much for taking time to come and talk with your boy in the good, the bad, the ugly. I welcome you to come anytime so we can bad talk more people. Time kind of run out on me, so we'll deal with that on another juncture.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I'm going to hit you the right hand, but I know it's your left hand. Call that scout. Sure, you didn't know you're supposed to shake your hand with your left hand as a scout, then? Yeah, organ dummy. Right, so your boy Kyron here on the junction. Good, the bad, the ugly. Just talk to Miss Patsy about things happening with her carnival band. Also, what's going to be happening new with the scouts. When we come back from the break, I'm going to be talking to the electoral district representative of Mayor Guayagüari, our councillor, Mr. Raymond Cozier. So don't go a place, we'll be right back. Yeah.
This one for soca, 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 soca. We set fire, we set fire, we set fire, we set fire. Go down, get we set fire, we set fire, we set fire. I have a confession, a soca confession. I have a confession.
All right, guys, welcome back to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Coming to you live from Mayaro Junction next to Wazi, between Wazi and the courthouse. So if you now come from court, the logistics in the say, now come from court, real straight because you lose your case. You have to pay a big money. All you have in your hand is 3 hours. Come by Wazi. Feet are doubles. Yeah? Right, so it's good, the bad, the ugly. We're dealing with things that are happening in 2013. It's the first show of the new year, and we decided, you know what, forget the studio, come outside, let me talk to people a little bit, let me get a vibe, let me breathe some fresh air. We got a little wet because there was a little rain. According to Miss Patsy allows a Kester Stout was the person who told me not to bring an umbrella or a tent. Kester, that lady in a maxi watching it down in the eyes. Down in the eyes. Hey! Hey! Family! Alright! There people? No? You don't think so? Kester from Muga. From Muga. Right, so we're here with the councillor for the Mayor of Guayagüari area. The Honourable, Kakoy the Honourable. The Honourable, man, Raymond Cozier. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the hardest working councillor. Between him and, I call the next man name. Don't call me soon. Don't say me soon. Right, so welcome to the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Mr. Cozier. And thanks for taking some time from your busy schedule to come and talk with us a little bit.
Thank you, Kyron. And
hold on, you see, this is live business, so you forget to put on your mic. See what you're in again.
yeah, no,
Oh, no?
yeah,
Yeah? Shane, use him on the
Yeah.
timer. Then bother more.
Kyron.
Yeah, right.
Yes, man.
I want the people to hear what the councillor is saying too, you know, so think of that from right. So Mr. Cozier, happy new year. And I know 2012 was a bumper year for you, doing a lot of things in the community, being the face of the community, being the face of your electoral district, Mayor Guayagüari. So, I mean, I asked Ms. Patsy the same question. How did you bring in the new year? Church, party, family?
Okay, well, firstly, let me say good evening to you, Kyron, and thank you for inviting me to be on the program this evening.
Anytime,
and,
anytime.
And happy new year to you and all the people who are listening to the program.
That's right.
And we commend you for a great job that you were doing conducting this program. The bad and the ugly.
I appreciate
I
that.
only wonder how you under which one of the bracket you invited me, or whether they go the bad.
No, you see, here the problem with that, right? I just want to say who going under what category that.
Okay, all right, nice.
We know you're going under.
All right. Well, in answering the question, I brought in the new year in church.
Okay. Giving thanks, which is very good.
I went to church in Guayguari and spent about 3 hours in church.
Wow.
But before I went to church, I cooked black-eyed peas and rice.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
You cook it
I
first?
cook it.
What's the first thing you have to do when you're cooking black-eyed peas and rice?
Well, no, I know the first thing you have to do. I know the first thing I did.
What's the first thing you do?
I take out some black-eyed peas,
Right.
wash it,
Right.
put it in a pot
Right.
with water,
Right.
and put it on the fire.
You put it on the fire. Okay, I'm
Right.
not going to ask if you turn on the fire. I thought you had one of them expensive stools that is cooked without heat now. I know. All right, so you cook your black-eyed peas. And that's how you're
I was hungry, but I started eating. I went to church.
You went to church and then you come
then
back.
come home and
So the first thing you had for the year was black-eyed peas and
rice.
Nice.
Nice.
After 3 years,
With
I
some
give it-
salad.
With some salad?
Yeah.
All right. No meat?
No meat. No, I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat?
No.
Look, you don't eat meat. Come on, sir. All right, so what sort of plans do you have, or what sort of plan is there for your electoral district for this year?
Well, for this year, we will be seeing a few things getting done, right? Presently, contracts are being prepared for some paving in Cedar Grove Road, because Cedar Grove have a road.
Yeah, and I know a lot of infrastructural work has to be done before even the paving, so that's going to be a big project.
So we're starting from inside, further up inside where the infrastructure of the road is
Right.
pretty good.
All right.
So, and there's a long stretch inside there where the road really bad.
Yeah.
But the foundation of the road is good.
Okay.
So we'll do some nicer paving inside there. There is a serious landslide at La Savane Circular.
Okay.
And the whole half of the road is almost
I think
Right.
I know.
That is about $1.1 million.
Yeah.
Contracts have been prepared for that also. We will see that happening.
Okay.
So that's two main projects that's going to be taking place based on the developmental program. Otherwise, in terms of the recurrent service, we will see normal things happening this year. In terms of the central government, we're supposed to see the fire station starting in February. I'm still getting word on the lighting up of the last summer recreation ground.
Yeah.
And the works that start at the Mia Recreation Ground. Those two works for those two projects hasn't been confirmed as yet.
Okay.
But I'm expecting the Lassavan Recreation Ground to be lighted up this year.
This year. I'm glad that you touched on recreation grounds, because that was actually going to be one of the things I was going to ask you, because I know I personally have had some major issues with the way that we've been treating, especially the Mayor Recreation Ground, when it comes to events and the general upkeep of that recreation ground. Mayaro is a place where a lot of young, talented footballers, like my boy Fry, I see Fry, my boy right here, so he can give testament to exactly what I'm talking about. Last year, when we had, and the year before when we had the corridor accommodation, and we always do in that area, a lot of different preparation, I can say negative preparation, are done to the field to encompass the use of it. What is going to happen when we do the upgrade of these grounds, and then these programs or these events are to be held? Are we going to have anything in place to avoid these damages?
Well, you see, Karen, the truth is that we have some serious challenges in terms of availability of facilities to conduct big events.
Right.
So that, and we cannot be segregative or in approving facilities for events.
Yeah.
The thing about it is what system that we put in place to ensure after event the facility remains as it was before for the event. And right now we have prepared a document that all users of facilities would have to sign to. We have placed a heavy fine, a heavy down payment, a heavy what do you call it, refund,
Yeah.
right? I think Mayor Records we put a $10,000 refund,
Yeah.
so that would commit the users to make sure that they put things in place to ensure that they leave the ground how they met it.
So that's gonna be on behalf of the person who is renting and not necessarily the corporation. Okay.
So that will be responsibility of the user, and if they don't do that, we have money that we could use to return the facility to its pristine.
Now, what about
condition.
if and to be quite honest with you, that idea in my mind seems a bit flawed because, for example, let's say we have someone that wants to utilize the ground that is not a big corporation, it's not a big company, it's a small group of people, a church, somebody who definitely may not be able to pay a hefty down payment. Is that also going to be are they going to have to pay those down payments?
No, you see, remember that whatever agreement there is in place, the council could always take decision to waive.
Okay, so it's not going to be set in stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Because
they could always waive situation.
Yeah, I think it's
Right?
very important that we understand that these things must be taken care of. The ground, the facilities, these are the things that the younger ones in the community utilize. And sometimes we'll even go as far as people saying these things help with crime and people not being able to leave the street. So if we're saying these things, if the government are saying these things and not putting things in place to ensure that, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that there are new steps involved where people have to sign contracts and pay down payments, then we should, the next year when, let's say Corridor, I'm just using that because that is the event that causes the biggest amount of damage, then it shouldn't have those problems. Because I remember weeks after the event, people still walking on the ground and picking up bottles, and I mean, and these are the things that we're trying to get away from when we're moving into this 2013. You even spoke about the fire station. That is something on everybody's mind. You mentioned that just to remind people of the location. Where's the location of the new fire station going to be?
Just before the composite school.
Composite school.
On the right hand side there.
Are there any approvals still to be given, or where exactly is that on the list of approvals to be given? I mean, is it just that it needs to get a contractor or contracts go out, or?
Yeah, well, my information is that it would be starting in February. So which means they have already put all the packages together, and submitted packages to contractors, and then to people. All now people should be tendering for that, because the target is to start in February.
Okay. Sometime last year, you guys took a plan to beautify the junction of Mayor by removing some of the sheds on the outside, making sure that it's not permanent structures, and I'm seeing that people are adhering to it. It was also part of the arrangement where we would move the market from its current location to the Guayagüere Road. Is that still going to happen?
Yeah, well, first let me say that from the inception and coming into office, I always had a serious problem with the state of the town of Mayor.
Right.
So from the inception into office, we went straight into eliminating and eradicating all those shacks around the town.
Yeah.
And we did that.
Okay.
We paved the car park and make the town brighten up the town.
Yeah.
We started seeing it start raising its ugly head in between, and we dealt with it.
Yeah.
And keep trying to maintain the status of the junction. Yes, there is the plan. The plan is still in the making to relocate the market.
Is that a short-term plan, or that's something that's not going to materialize in any time soon?
It's not a short-term plan. It's a long-term plan, because they are still negotiating with the landowners. That is just after the ranch. There's a few acres of land there.
Okay.
So they choose that place because it have for parking and everything.
Yeah.
So people come to the market, that place to park and have all different
amenities.
Things. Right. So that is the plan.
What about what's the status of the library? Because I know when I spoke with the Honorable MP, he had mentioned that particular project was supposed to be finished in a very short time, and there was a time when the actual production stopped.
Yeah.
Construction had stopped. It started back. What is the new ETA for the library, for the new library in Mayaro?
Yeah, I don't know it's the new ECD, right? The estimated completion date. However, it got pushed back because based on some, I heard they say some financial situation and land situation, but
You supposed to be able to say, well, carry on, this is the problem.
some things
You're not privy
some
to.
things you're not there. You know,
Okay.
some things you
Fair enough.
you
Fair
can't, not everything is no.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to pretend for you.
Okay.
I just try to be honest right through.
Nice, and we appreciate that.
Right. So that, but it has started back, and we are happy that it has started, and it's going on. Sometimes you see passing the night and no one see them working,
work going on.
so that they are really seriously trying to complete in a quick time. Rio Claro one is way ahead. Yeah, Rio Claro one is everything is up in place already. Rio Claro library should be completed in the near future.
Why is it so glad that you're peeking to my questions, man? Why is it that the things that happen in Rio Claro tends to happen, first of all, faster and, in my opinion, better than in Mayar? Because I drove through Rio Claro earlier and I was spellbounded by the amount of production, the amount of different things that are being done in the area of Rio Claro. And why aren't we seeing that sort of progress in Mayar?
No, you see, it is based on who is doing the progress, right? Rio Claro is an extremely booming town because of the private investors.
Okay.
So the private investors is spending money in Rio Claro more than the private investors in Mayaro is spending money.
Okay,
So that's one.
Right.
We still have some spending, but in Rio Claro it's happening more. And two, the problem they had in Mayaro Library, they didn't have that in Rio Claro. So the production was on a continual basis.
Okay. So that's why they're
So that's why they are so
so
far ahead.
Okay.
Right? So we had a break here for whatever reason, but it has restarted and it will be completed in the near future.
I actually had one more thing that I wanted. I mean, there's so many things that we need to talk about, and we so pressed for time.
Yeah.
I had a question with regards to the Rio Claro taxi stand. Now, from everyone who knows Mayaro, the Rio Claro taxi stand is not in a optimal place, because when you have big trucks coming, they have to stop traffic, and then you have to squeeze in. Is there any possibility of relocating? Now, this is a suggestion I'm making of relocating the Rio Claro taxi stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rio Claro taxi stand in Mayaro.
Yes, that has been on our agenda for a while. The responsibility of removing that is with traffic management,
Right.
and we has been having talks with them, with Mayor and Rio Claro.
Okay.
However, they put a system in Rio Claro and they put it on a trial basis. A lot of people are complaining about it. They try to put change the route of thing and put no entry here and try to do things that would make the traffic
flow easier. Yeah.
But you know, people are always resistant to change.
Yeah.
So we encountered some resistance to that. However, Mayaro is the next project. We have discussed the relocation of the Rio Claro taxi stand because that has been very chaotic over the years
For a long time.
and the plan is still being discussed, and as soon as that has been finalized, we would try to roll out that plan and see how it goes.
Okay. And finally, I mean, what's going on with Carnival in Mayaro? What sort of plans is there for Mayaro Carnival 2013?
Well,
in a nutshell, because we more or less run out of
because
time.
we're wrapping up, and one day I just want to touch on it. You know, it is highly difficult to please everyone.
It is.
And I try to keep my ears on the ground and hear from everyone. And you would hear people want the Carnival Junction. People.
I want Carnival in Junction. I just learned that one time. I want any Junction.
Right.
But
You
go
want
on.
Junction.
Right.
You'd hear endless people don't want any junction. Yeah, people happy that it has moved to down the road.
Agreed.
So that there are a lot of differences and we can't please everyone. At the end of the day, plans for Carnival is intense right now. It has started since December. And next week, please God, we should be meeting with all the masqueraders. We continually try to improve the prices
All right.
and the financial prices so that masqueraders are able to compensate
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
But we want to also get value for money. Because while we are raising the prices, we also want to see the mass increase.
Yeah, okay. The quality of the mass.
The quality of the mass.
All right.
Right. So that we are trying to build to rebuild and have the mass in Meru at a higher standard is a challenge, but we are working assiduously. So we are expecting to have a great carnival 2013. I have been talking with the acting commissioner of police. You know, every time in Meru one bottle pelt, they decide to stop the mass for that, and bottle is spelled all over the place, and masses continue. So we are addressing that, and we are hoping that we can have a peaceful and enjoyable, high-quality mass in Meru come 2013.
All right, and on a closing note, resolution, what would you like to see for the people of Mayaro in this 2013, in general?
Okay, what my advice for, and I'm very happy that you asked me that, Kyron.
No problem.
My advice for people for 2013, one, let 2013 be the year of knowledge of your status. Know and understand fully your financial situation. Know and understand fully your health situation. Understand your cancer situation. Understand your HIV/AIDS situation. Understand your diabetic situation. Understand your hypertension situation. Know your status for 2013. That's one. And two, 2013 is the year of get up and get.
Yeah, man.
Don't sit and wait. Get up and get. Go after what you desire for 2013.
All right. Well, you guys have heard it. Get up and get. Stop being lazy, stouty. I'm just saying that. Get up and get and do what you need to do to make this 2013 a very productive one. Mr. Cozy, I want to thank you for taking time and coming on the good, the bad, the ugly, boy, because, I mean, you know, we like to make sure that we are in the know and we keep people abreast of what's happening in the community. And I invite you to come anytime and invite your counselor partner for Kokal Mafikin. Let him come so we can talk a little bit, because he document. I don't know why he document, but let him come through. I don't want to call his name, but the counselor for Kokal Mafikin, come and talk a little bit, man.
Thank you very much, Kyron.
No problem. Right, so it's your boy, Kyron, the Poor People's Governor, on the Junction. First episode of the year 2013. We've been doing more episodes like these all over the, I'm going to say countries, all over the community, to make sure that you guys understand and you can see what's happening. I understand that Canaham is they on the grid, or they will be. Yeah? Three quarter way, just now we coming in Canaham. When we come in Canaham, we want to leave because melon, so I think so. Kind about this. Right, so basically we're going to be all over, giving you guys an idea of what Mayaro Vibes, MCTV3, and the good, the bad, the ugly is about. So I want to take this time to thank all of my guests, Mr. Cozier, the councillor for the Mayaro Guayaro area, Ms. Patricia Lazama, a.k.a. Patsy, regular stalwart and person that you don't want to play with. I don't have some push-ups to give her already anyway. And also my hard-working crew. Thank you very much for being here on this lovely, lovely Friday afternoon, Mayaro Junction, for the first ever episode for 2013 of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. See you guys some other time.